Hi folks, I want to do just a few touch a few subjects. First, I'd like to start by thanking my subscribers. Amazing, 23. I kind of pictured having more, but I guess subscribers are kind of hard to get when you're an old tranny. So, but I'm glad to have the 23 that I have. I wanted to touch down on, first in Tucson. I've been trying to stay away from this simply because there's just so many things it could have been, but now that they're doing what they're doing, which is they're bulldozing and burning all the evidence. Okay, what was found was definitely suspicious. It was not, hanging food in the trees from the coyotes, and it wasn't some, transvestite who built that. There's no way. I'm sorry. You don't just get one of those big. What was it? It was like a sanitation bin, like a septic tank, and it was buried in the ground. It had a hole cut in it, and a tire for an entrance. And I'm telling you right now, there's no way an adult's gonna get down there unless they're like haven't eaten in 6 years. It's a very small opening. What they found above ground was bad enough, and I believe in my heart there's something fishy about that whole thing. The fact that they're burning the evidence and bulldozing it and all for what, a transvestite? No. I don't buy that story at all, so that I find rather fishy. I'm not going to jump into speculations, but I will tell you right now it's very fishy. And what I saw in the videos from various sources, the same video over and over, but I've seen full-length video, and that was definitely somewhere where either women or children were being held. So, it's just too many questions and not enough answers. The other thing was this Anthony Bourdain person. Normally I wouldn't bother with a CNN person, but he was coming around and about to pull a Kanye West. Basically, according to a few sources, he was ready to open up, and he'd been hanging out with Elon Musk, who we all know has done the turnaround in the last year. So fishy, his death's fishy, and the fact that they were calling it suicide right off without even an investigation, well, how would you know that? CNN, how do you know that? Did you help suicide him? Like, I don't know, this is all really fishy. This whole thing is fishy, and then plus the Dutch Queen, there you go, another, it's actually the Dutch Queen's sister that was killed or suicided. I'm not buying that either. There's just too much disinformation out there right now. But I want to touch down on these subjects simply because they're so fishy, and there's so many questions and no answers, and it's unsettling that all these people are just kind of suiciding themselves. Do you buy that when things are turning around? And these are people that had everything to live. Look at that Kate Spade, or that. I don't know, her last name is Spade anyway. Another one had everything to live for, was happy, and there's a lot of people who are doubting she committed suicide too. So it's just too many going on right now, and it's almost like the left is trying to eliminate any evidence or anyone who can speak against them at trial, maybe. I don't know, this is getting really weird, and these are all people that are connected to Clinton in some way or another, and that's another oddity. The fact that she's not in jail right now is another oddity. I think Jeff Sessions needs to go, but these deaths are really fishy, and I just wanted to touch down on them, especially the Tucson thing. I'm really bothered by that, simply because it's child trafficking that's implicated there. By the height of the restraints, there was some low enough for children to be held, and some that were high enough for adults. So, I mean, you really have to look at that video. And now everyone's trying to whitewash it. And why? The whole tranny thing? I'm not buying it. I'm sorry. Like I said, I'm not going to sit here and speculate, but I'm going to say the evidence that they found was compelling. And even though I didn't want to touch it until I knew more, now that they're covering it all up, it just shows me that something stinks to head. So, hope you'll keep an eye on those things with me, and maybe we can get some answers. I'll talk to you soon. Have a great day.